Hello, everybody. Welcome back to. I'm gonna start with the same accent as the last intro. You guys hear the intro? I outsourced and I hired a voice narrator. No, it's just a text to speech. If you thought it was real, go kill yourself, okay? I'm a shock jock now. Like, listen, a lot of people don't understand my shock jockery, but that's what I fucking am. Okay? If you can't... Is this the right, This isn't the right one. What's going on here? Oh, this one. Yeah, people don't, people don't get my, whole, thing. Well, guess what? I'm a shock jock, alright? I'm a fucking shock jock. Go fucking kill yourself, okay? Oh, you don't like what I do? Maybe just go fucking lay on a train track and just fucking lay there and just wait till judgment comes in the form of a train, okay? Yeah, why don't you go fucking, Everybody. Hello, everybody. I don't have my regular, setup. Hold on a second. I don't have time for this fucking shit. These Democrats, you see what these guys are doing lately? Huh? You see what these fucking... Jesus Christ. This is not what I usually... Hey guys, I'm in my bunker now, away from people that want to look for me, so, yeah. Alright, I'm sorry for this episode so far.
Hello, everybody. This is the Riddler. Stay tuned for some more clues, and you're gonna have to solve, or the world's gonna fucking explode. It's the goddamn Riddler. The Riddler here. Guess what, Batman? Something else is coming. Yeah, I did, watch the Batman movie with, Mr. Bob Pattinson. I don't think anybody calls him that, so I'm gonna start talking about Bobby Pattinson. Well, very,
he did his turn as the Cape Crusader. Is every superhero a Cape Crusader? Or is that just like... I don't know. I don't know if they say that about Superman or Batman. The Cape Crusader, the vigilante guy. And, thanks for tuning in to Hollywood Buzz. Talking about the new releases out there. Then some nerd talk. We got a nerd segment where they talk about geek gear and geek accessories. Bob Pattinson. Yeah, I was thinking how, it's kind of funny. They kind of tried to sort of put a little woke story points in it, where they addressed that he was rich and I guess stuff about oh, you should use your money for fixing the city or whatever. Who does? I mean, look, I don't know. They had a lady running for mayor that is a way unrealistic character. No one's like that in real life. I mean, and the reason I say that is because she talked about all this stuff fixing community. She wasn't really a woke character because she talked about crime rising and that they should fix the crime, which for some reason is not something woke people care about. Like they almost want crime to continue, or like they just think it's not their fault. Don't, but then like, she stayed like when like the whole city was being spoilers, but the whole city was being flooded, and like no politician would ever do that. They would just leave. There's no way. Even AOC, everybody thought was gonna be like this character was like, oh, she's gonna bring real change. That's basically like she's like an AOC type of, although she like was like made sense. Like she was talking about stuff like crime rising, and I mean that is not something woke people talk about. It's not a progressive point to talk about. I mean, it's just not. Like, I mean, look at Chicago, which like I always thought of Gotham as Chicago, but I guess it's more like New York because they had like Gotham Square Garden. They just like took New York, but it just looks like, I guess I like the look of Gotham a lot. Like, it's just like really cool looking, even though you wouldn't want to live there or whatever. It's like a scary big, I guess like I don't know. It was probably, I was surprised at how good the movie was. I mean, I really expected to just like probably stop watching it or just like whatever, but yeah, it's just kind of funny. Like, Batman is a vigilante, but like he goes after crime, and like really New York City is basically like Gotham was in that movie. I mean, we're in like that. Like, we do need, like, Jesus, can you imagine how awesome it would be if we had a Batman in real life here? I mean, they need it more in Chicago, but I mean, if we had one here or any city, I'd probably move there because, I mean, you got a rich guy that can do whatever he wants, and he's choosing to fight crime, I mean, he'd probably get sick of it in real life because there's no super villains in real life. There's just people that, keep getting let out of jail in New York because the bail reform law, which I can't believe they can't just fucking fix that. I mean, how dumb do you have to be to think that's a good idea? Let's just let him go all the time. People that were probably rapists, they just get out because of this law. Like, I don't understand how that got, well, I do understand how it got passed. Woke bullshit. I mean, but I mean, Batman is anti-woke. I will say it here right now. He is an anti-woke. He is an anti-woke hero, in my opinion, because he just like is. I mean, he's basically anti-woke because he's anti-woke, and we need God, the Lord Almighty, to grant us somebody like Batman. I say he's anti-woke because he fights crime and criminals, which is not something, like I said 8 times already. I mean, but like, look, do you want, like, why isn't that a woke talking point? Like, why is crime not something that is discussed? Like, it's all about identity and that's it. And there was none of that in this movie. It was basically just about class, which is like something that I actually like, when the Occupy movement was happening, I was actually like for them, kind of for that. I mean, in a way, like the fact that it was being addressed at least, not, I mean, I really don't think I mean, sorry for, about to trigger people, but I don't really think protests and like shutting down streets does anything. I mean, even the Occupy movement, like, let's just go on Wall Street and like, do like shut it down and just lay there and have signs and stuff. I mean, what does that do? Nothing. It just it annoys people, and that's it. I mean, I think it doesn't really matter, though, here. I mean, I work near Wall Street, actually. Like, that's where, like, I mean, I get off the subway and I walk past Wall Street, and there's nothing going on there. They could do that now. There's nothing happening. I've, like, never seen Wall Street workers. It's weird. I mean, it's right there, but I just never see. I guess you have to go in there to see what's going on, but, like, it looks pretty. Maybe it's big once you get in there, but I don't know. It's pretty underwhelming. So I haven't seen any protesting. I've just seen, like, people taking pictures there every single day. There's tourists and stuff, but, you know. Yeah, I mean, so Batman's like, you know, he's fighting crime. I don't know. Did I have something insightful written down? I thought I had stuff written down to talk about. Well, in a way, he's kind of like Kyle Rittenhouse. I mean, he Batman doesn't kill people, which I don't think, you know, it's too bad, like, Rittenhouse had to shoot people, because that really makes, you know, you can't really defend him a lot. You can defend him like it was self-defense, but, like, he did kill people. I mean, not good people. The one guy was a pedophile, but. So, I mean, but yeah, if you have someone like a Kyle Rittenhouse, but he didn't kill people and he just went out and was a Batman. Batman probably, I mean, what would he have done during the, like, riots in 2020? Would he have just sat by people throwing Molotov cocktails and stuff? Like, I mean, I know a lot of people were probably just marching, and then it got crazy at night, it seemed like, but then they just smashed buildings and shit. I don't know if Batman would stand by while that was happening. Cape Crusader, the Dark Knight, the Vengeance guy. I don't know if Bob Pattinson would step. One thing that bothered me about this movie was like, for some reason, Batman and, like, a couple other people talk in this very low, like, almost a whisper voice the whole movie. And it's not the whole, I mean, yeah, Batman kind of does the whole movie. And I'm just like, just talk. Like, why are you acting like someone's overhearing you? Or, like, I mean, it's one way to get around doing the Batman voice like they did in the Dark Knight movies, where, like, I mean, you're not going to do that again. I don't think any actor that does Batman now would do. I don't think Ben Affleck did that. But you don't have to go like, yeah. The whole fucking movie, he just kept talking like that, and then the Commissioner Gordon guy also did. And I've seen that guy in other, like, I saw him in Westworld, and I don't think he'd talk like that the whole time. I don't remember, but I would play that, but I'm going to get a flag or something, copyright. Oh, okay, here we go. It's annoying. Yeah, I disagree with this. Maybe, oh, this is 5 years ago, damn it. Okay, so I guess he's saying he just talks in his regular voice, but I disagree, kind of. I mean, maybe he talks the same as Bruce Wayne in it. Ben Affleck had a tech-altered voice. I don't remember. Yeah, I'm glad he didn't do a growl. But, like, he oh, yeah, he does say that. Oh, well, you kind of did do a whispery voice. He said, oh, everybody does this gruff voice, and I'm going to do a whispery voice. But then he tried it for the first 2 weeks, and then they told me to stop doing it. But he does kind of do it. That was my complaint about the movie. Him and Commissioner Gordon, like, they both talk the same in this. Like if you would look away from the screen and be like, "Who's talking?" He's just like, "Yeah." All right, let me see if I can just play audio of it and not get a copyright thing. Let's see, the Batman scene. I don't know. We have like every scene of the movie on here. You just like watch them. I think it's like kind of stupid they used Colin Farrell as the Penguin and put CGI fatness on him. I mean, I don't know. I just like, why didn't you just? I don't know. I was thinking, you know, who would have been great as the Penguin? Would James Gandolfini would be like amazing, but he kind of was doing it, James Gandolfini, except not the same voice, but like a big fat mobster. I mean, that's basically what the Tony Soprano was. Where the fuck? I guess I have to put like, Commissioner. Oh, Jim Gordon. I thought he was Commissioner Gordon. Maybe he's not Commissioner yet. I don't. What? Here we go. This is a scene that I got annoyed with. All right, I'm gonna try to not show it. I'm not showing it. This is I'm doing a commentary on a clip of a movie. Do not send me a notice, please. Thank you. I do not have the rights to the movie. Here we go.
There's a needle mark on his neck.
Injected him with arsenic.
Rat poison.
Yeah. That seems to be his theme here. Look at this thing.
This is how he talks in the whole movie. Jim Gordon. Commissioner Gordon, whatever. I mean, the whole movie is like, yeah. Hey, Batman, how's it going? And Batman's like, hey, Jim Gordon, how's it going? I guess the Riddler is doing this. Yeah, I guess he is.
More symbols. It's another cipher.
He blasted these out after his message went viral. Bastard murders you and your reputation.
That guy pushes drops. On the East End.
I don't get it. Why would Pete get involved in something like this?
Looks like he got greedy.
You kidding me? After everything we did to take...
Yeah, you know what? It doesn't really make sense that he wouldn't try to make his voice different. Like, you think Batman tried to hide his identity. You know, I mean, you don't have to make it like a growly voice, but...
Take down the Maronis. He busted their entire operation, then he caved to some low-life dealer.
Maybe he's not who you thought.
You make it sound like he had it coming.
He was a cop. Cross the line.
Like, why would you try to do a police officer? Like, I don't know if that's its regular voice or not, the actor. But just why are you doing that gruff voice for like a detective cop, whatever he is? Yeah. I don't know. I mean, the Batman's fine. He just almost whispers the whole movie, which I hate. I don't know. I mean, I don't really hate it. It's just like, I had to turn the audio up. I had to like strain to kind of like, I don't know. What's this? There's a note that says to the Batman, by the way. I guess it's for you.
I don't know. Lieutenant, they're coming back.
We gotta get out of here.
We gotta get out of here. Like, why? Why? All right, let me listen to this guy's real voice. Here we go.
We are now sitting out the Play James Gordon. He's not Commissioner Gordon just yet.
Oh, okay,
He's a
I was
police
right.
lieutenant in this movie. So tell us
Commissioner
about
yet,
his
guys.
relationship with Batman.
It's Good Morning America. I better not get a notice about this.
Well, as I said, we're kind of rethinking the franchise and actually going back
For fuck's sake, why did he do a fake voice? When did Commissioner Gordon talk like that? I mean, he was that one actor in Dark Knight movies, and he just had a regular fucking voice. Why would he go like this the whole movie, like he's Batman? Did he talk to Robert Pattinson? Hey, I'm gonna do the Batman voice. You just do a regular, but whispery voice, and I'm gonna do a slightly gruff voice. Okay, I'm looking at the clues now. Looks like the Riddler is bad. What do you think? Yeah, I think, yeah, I guess he is. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Yeah. I mean, that's the whole movie with them talking. So to be honest, I hated this guy in the Batman. I hated him. I almost would rather have anyone. Jussie Smollett, I would like better. I thought I liked that guy, but now I don't think so. I mean, why? Why did you do that? It does make sense now that he disguised his voice. I kind of like the idea of having a tech-altered voice with Ben Affleck more than going like this the whole movie. Like, how is that a scary voice to do? Hey Batman, what do you think? Yeah, we should probably go get the Riddler. Hey, this says I mean, yeah, the plot was actually pretty good. I had trouble following it. So it was better than most superhero movies because it was more like almost the movie Seven, where you're like trying to figure out who the killer is, or not who the killer is, but and the Riddler was actually really good. I really did not want to. I was like almost didn't watch the movie because the Riddler was in it, and I just don't care about the Riddler, and he was terrible. And when Jim Carrey played him, I mean, he's a stupid character. But they made him actually scary and like basically the Joker, except he is smart. Although I mean, they did like a stupid like, oh, that's the Joker, and he's like new, sort of thing. And I didn't like that part, actually. I didn't like the actor. And, you know, I don't understand why they put that in, like, if you're not going to use Joaquin Phoenix or whatever. I mean, I'm just glad they didn't put the Joker in again as the main person. That's all that it's been in, like, 6 movies in a row. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard, though, when, like, Batman, all his villains are kind of, like, the Joker has done very similar things to the Riddler and also Scarecrow, like, well, I'm thinking of the old cartoon, because I watched some of those episodes on HBO randomly, and there was one where the Joker did, like, a laughing gas in the whole city, and I feel in the Scarecrow in the Dark Knight movie with Christian Bale, he made the whole city have like some kind of gas. So like they all kind of do similar things. It's kind of hard to like, I don't know, make them unique, but well, one part in that movie, like again, I don't want to, you know, spoilers. Skip the next minute if you haven't seen it or want to see it. But yeah, there's a part where the Riddler basically, I guess, figures out who Batman is. And he names Bruce Wayne, and you're like, oh shit. My thought was, oh shit, now the news is going to show Bruce Wayne as Batman in the movie. But they didn't. So I'm like, why did the Riddler keep that to himself? I don't really understand. I mean, I tried to Google it, but nothing really came. It's hard to find stuff about this new Batman because There's been so many Batman movies that like those will come up on the search results, but like I don't understand why. I mean, unless the Riddler was like, I'm pretty sure it's him, but I don't want to blast it out there because what if it isn't? I don't know. And how has no villain ever figured that out before? Although I think they have. When I Googled, I saw. But I don't, like, it's not that hard to figure out. Like, what does Bruce Wayne do all the time? He's always not available and, like, talks the same as Bruce Wayne in this movie. I mean, he looks the same, he talks the same. So I didn't really get that part at the end because I thought it was going to be, oh, well, I'm not. Why wouldn't you put that out there and just own the Batman? Like, I don't know. I don't get that. So yeah, you know, just to let you guys know, that was my movie review for the week. Yeah. Don't hire, like, actors who look like the Penguin. Just hire a guy that you use CGI fat makeup on. It didn't look bad, though, I don't think. People really mocked the Irishman movie because of the CGI de-aging and whatever. But I mean, yeah, I guess, but it's not bad. Like, it wasn't bad. It just was like, oh, you know, that's obviously CGI. But they did that with the new Star Wars and no one complained for some reason. But when Robert De Niro does it, yeah, I don't know. They should have, I don't know why they didn't just hire younger actors. I mean, they do that in every movie ever, you know, but you know what I mean? This is the Hollywood Buzz. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm gonna watch every Batman movie and do a react channel.
I didn't know if I wanted to talk about this, but this week or I forget when it was, but recently something crazy was happening with Olivia Wilde, this actress that made a movie with let me just Google this. It's like really funny stuff happened with so this lady is a complete idiot apparently. Oh shit, I just realized I don't have my lights on in the room. Yeah, so well, alright, I guess I don't really want to talk about this, except this quote here really bothered me. Yeah, so we're back.
Hollywood Buzz. Here we go. We're back. We're talking about Olivia Wilde directed it. Don't worry, darling. Originally, she had Shia Labeouf to play some kind of role in it. Then she said she fired him, and
turns out that wasn't true. He quit the movie, and he put out a video of her saying, "Please stay in the movie." It's so funny, man. I mean, Shia LaBeouf seems like nuts or whatever, but like, this lady seems like a fucking idiot asshole. I mean, I don't know. Every actor is just like a brain dead idiot. I just can't believe how many are, you know. I guess, like, who cares? Like, they're just playing parts. Like, they're not really comedic. Like, they're not people that, like, write stuff. They just say stuff what other people wrote. But I just can't believe how many are complete idiots. Like, so she, like, is all, like, feminist or whatever. She says, it's harder for women to
get a second chance at directing. Fewer people will invest in the second film of a woman than a man. Okay?
But like, what are you talking about? I mean, I don't like understand that because like, I mean, I know there's definitely less women directors, like, so that's why maybe. But I just don't like when, like, say an example, you know? And yeah, there's not that many that I can think of. I mean, I guess there's Wonder Woman 1 and 2, and 2 was bad apparently. So I mean, that's, you know, but it's harder for women to get it. Everything is just, everybody makes everything about their identity. It's never like she's fighting for. Well, no, people do that too. Black Lives Matter. She was probably on to that. It's her second project after, I don't know, who cares? Fucking sucks. Can't wait to not see this piece of shit movie. Harry Styles is in it, guys. The guy who wears dresses and he's like brave or whatever. I just think it's really funny that he posted the video and he just, you know, he was waiting. I read that he was waiting a while and he just said, look, we know why I quit. Like, I quit. And she was putting out there that I fired this toxic man.
Because I just don't, like... Oh, it's down here, I think. Hold on. Yeah. They're just all so dumb. Oh, she has a... I have a no asshole policy, okay? I fired Labeouf due to poor behavior. And, guess what?
It wasn't true. He posted a video of her. I think it's down here too. And now she's going like, I don't address clickbait rumors. It's like, you're the one that put a lie out there that you fired. It's easy to say that he, you know, he's had like allegations and stuff. I mean, and he's a known like drunk guy that like got into stuff years ago. But there's so many actors are like that though. I mean, what's that one guy? Russell. I don't know. There's that one British actor that always got into shit too when he drank. And then you look at Ezra Miller. I mean, Shia Labeouf's an angel compared to that guy. And yes, I know he's a they, but oh man. Oh, this is probably true. It says Styles was paid. There's rumors that Styles was paid 3 more times than the actress. Yeah, I'm sure that's true because she directed the movie. But that's up to her, isn't it? Well, I don't know. Who cares? I fired Shia to protect the set from competitive energy. I just...
Like, didn't like his energy? Like, his toxic male energy?
Oh, and there was another one. Oh, God. I don't know why this didn't come up when I looked it up. There was something she said, too, about this gay movie. Well, it's not a gay movie, but... oh, my God. This is so stupid and lame. Like, she claimed that her character in the movie... Another reason I'm never going to watch this piece of shit. She based the bad guy on Jordan Peterson, an ex-professor, author guy, with controversial opinions. Like, that's his most evil trait, is just having opinions that people don't like. You know, and he's not an incel hero like she's saying. I think if anything, he's more like, I don't know, I don't study him. I haven't read his books or anything. I've just heard podcasts and stuff, and I'm pretty sure he's like, like, how is he an incel hero? He's really about traditional marriage and stuff. He's like, he probably is like telling guys how to get win. I don't think he's really doing that either, though. He might just talk about it. I don't know, like, what? See, another case where you're like, all right, what's your evidence? We base that character on
this insane man, Jordan Peterson, who was this pseudo-intellectual pseudo-intellectual hero to the incel community. She further explained the incels as a community of disenfranchised, mostly white men who believe they are entitled to sex from women. They believe the society has now robbed them. God.
Jordan Peterson responded, I don't even understand his response. That's just so stupid. Like, I also hate when people make any character based on anyone that's actually a real public figure. Like, people have done that with Donald Trump. I think I talked about the one season of Fargo where a guy was based on Trump, but I mean, there was no similarities. I mean, which was good because I didn't know it was about Trump. So that might be the case here too, but I mean, I just don't understand how you're saying he's a hero to the incel community. What are you talking about? Yeah, these are all slanted articles. Like, they're all fake articles. Like, it's ridiculous how people get slandered now. I mean, they just make up a narrative. You could just say if someone's tied to a movement, and they're really not. They just might get, I don't know. I just don't understand how he is a... Jordan Peterson, insane man Jordan Peterson. I mean, Olivia Wilde came off like a complete clown, so... And she got served, like, custody papers, I guess, during some event or something. What a fucking narcissistic asshole. Like, fuck this horse shit. Like, it's just a shame, like, every fucking actor is an idiot. I can't believe it. I don't know, I can't stand Jason Sudeikis, though, but... Maybe, I don't know if she did cheat or whatever, but... Jordan Peterson is so terrifying, because he's like a hero to incels. Yeah, incels are real, but like, what? Oh, wow. This guy, Jordan Peterson, is someone that legitimizes certain aspects of the incels movement because he's a former professor. Yeah, he's not an incel. How's he an incel? What are you talking about? All you have to say is somebody like, oh, he caters to this movement. It's like there's no evidence required. You just say someone is tied to a movement now. He's tied to this one movement. It's bad. Well, maybe Olivia Wilde is tied to, false fucking Me Too shit with Shia Labeouf now. Like, I mean, and she said that at a time when Me Too was really damaging, like, to everyone. I mean, the fact that she even said he was an asshole. Can you imagine just, like, you quit a movie and you see her, like, making comments that, like, that, and she sent you that video where she's begging you to stay on the movie and saying that the actress was the problem. So you're just a fake piece of shit. And this movie's bombing, I think. I saw it got like, I don't know. I mean, unbelievable. Like, wow, how can you do? I guess I don't understand people can lie in general, though. Like, really, like, just make shit up like that. That's, like, crazy to me to just make that up out of nowhere. Like, okay, everybody knows you replaced Shia LaBeouf, but, like, then you go out and for no reason randomly say, yeah, I have a no asshole policy, so I got rid of him. And I'm, because Me Too. You're like, I mean, you're a piece of shit. I mean, you deserve this movie to bomb, and you deserve, like, honestly, like, nobody work. Like, I don't know. Plenty of people are going to sign up for movies now. But, like, I don't know, if I was a guy actor, I would probably avoid her movie. Like, you know, that's one thing that, like, is, I mean, everybody is just, like, so desperate for, like, fame and attention that they will keep working with bad people. I mean, look at the Harvey Weinstein thing. Nobody said, like, people hinted at stuff. People kept working with him. People kept desperately working with him. Like, please love me, Harvey. Nobody said anything. Why? Because he was making movies. And everybody just wants, everybody's fake. Everybody just wants, like, their thing. And they'll go, like, just justify it in their head. Like, well, look, I mean, I'm not going to, It's unbelievable. Well, as a woman, like, people, it's harder for a woman to blank, Unbelievable. You could just make up a fucking false story. Like, imagine if a guy director did that. He'd be, I mean, I don't know. I'm just, like, so sick of this hypocrisy, double standard shit. Imagine if a guy director, like, I don't know who, just made up something and said, I have a no bitch policy on my movies. So I fired this fucking bitch.
Why? Because I'm a shock jock, okay?
Yeah, I kind of have a
no bitch policy on my goddamn sets, so like I really just got rid of that fucking whore, I said, get off my set with your, somebody's time of the month, I can smell that fucking, I can smell your pussy, like, bleeding, so, like, get off the set, you whore bitch. I have a no bitch cunt policy on my set, so I said, take a hike, whore.
And, we had a falling out, but I replaced her with, a younger, more famous actress. So, like, yeah, what does she do? Imagine if a guy did this. She gets rid of Shia Labeouf. I mean, I know, everybody knows he's weird. He's probably hard to work with. But she sent him a video begging for him to stay on the movie. She would do anything to work with him. She made that shit up about that. I have a no asshole policy. So she fires him and she puts on the guy she's dating in the movie in the lead role. Imagine if a guy director did that. Now. I mean, I can't think of like an actor. I don't know who directs movies that's a male actor now. But I mean, she now directs movies. She's not just an actress. Like, does Chris Pine, who's in the movie, does he get to direct his own movies? I don't really think that you're having that hard of a time as a woman to, like, make movies. Like, people are dying to do that. People are giving out awards at the Oscars just like crazy to not male people. I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna, like, be received great, and she's then gonna blame that on, misogyny, like that. That one lady that directed, like, a new Charlie's Angels blamed it on misogyny. But nobody cares about Charlie's Angels anymore. It's like, just make something good, people will watch it. It's that simple. I mean, there was a woman that directed The Hurt Locker, and, that was a great movie. Nobody talks about it because she doesn't make a stink about, I'm a woman, and, like, so, like, it's hard, and, like, because she doesn't make rom-com movies, so, like, nobody cares. They're just like, oh, a woman made The Hurt Locker? I didn't know that. I guess she doesn't count as a feminist thing because she's not, talking about it 24/7. Unbelievable. It's fucking disgusting that she made that shit up about Shia LaBeouf. And I'm not saying he's probably not a great guy. He might be. I'm sure he did, like, he was bad to people and whatever, who knows, but there's fucking Harry Styles. Well, I'm dating this guy, so I put him in the movie. Like, who the fuck would get away with that as a guy now? Well, let's see. I'm married. Like, I don't know. If Quentin Tarantino had an affair with some young girl and put her... I mean, I'm sure that could happen now because he's Quentin Tarantino. But if there was a newer male director, I don't think he'd get away with it so easy. Like, and then he says like, "Oh, I fired this bitch off my movie because she was a fucking bitch. That's why." And then I replaced her. I just happened to replace her with this young girl I'm dating. I don't know. Let's say it's Ariana Grande, somebody who's also a pop star, like Harry Styles. And I just happened to put this hot young piece of ass in, this piece of ass. And Harry Styles, I'm sure he's an amazing actor. Don't get me wrong. Man, she ruined that fucking movie. I mean, if I didn't know. I do like these type of movies. I like thrillers, horror movies, whatever the fuck. Well, probably not this one. Because it's like romantic and like there's a big sex scene. Who gives a fuck about sex scenes? Does anybody care? Does anybody... I mean... I'm sure people care, okay? I don't know if I'm a low T... not normal guy. Man, I look so fat right now. This is one of the disadvantages of doing a podcast with video. I have to see my fat on my neck now. Hey guys,
Welcome to the podcast. I'm George Lucas. I have a fat neck. My double chins talk too. They do the voices. It's not voice effects. This is one of my double chins and it just talks. My neck fold.
I just sounded like... It's funny, I just sounded like a fucking Hollywood person. Super vain.
Oh my god, I can't even see myself. I'm fucking fat.
But yeah, who fucking care? Well, I don't go see a movie because there's a hot sex scene in it. But because they said there was like a falling out with the actress in this, who was in Midsummer. That was a great movie. I mean, she was great in that movie. But I mean, I didn't. I don't. I mean, I agree with her with this. She got annoyed because she said the film is better than just the sex scenes with Harry Styles. When it's reduced to your sex scenes, it's not why we do it. Yeah, she's not. She's right. I mean, just do porn then. Like, do a fucking porn. Leak a sex tape on purpose, I hate this lady now. I mean, she's a fucking idiot. She was gonna take on the role herself, but she cast... I don't know how to say her last name. Pug? Pug? Florence Pug. Pugh. Florence Pugh? I don't know. I had been
blown the fuck away from her. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, shut up. She's a fucking big actress. You didn't think that. It's bullshit. I don't know. I have a hard time even believing people. When someone's already popular, you just cast them, I mean, I don't know. She probably thought she'd sell more tickets because she has Florence Pugh in it. That's really funny, though. I mean, yeah, I really don't understand. Because, like, look, if you really think about it, you're making it seem like it's a porn. I mean, people talked about, what was that movie, Black Swan, had like a... it had
like an oral sex scene. Oral sex scene. Sex. To have sex. Yeah, and had an oral sex scene.
Like a graphic oral sex scene, which I just don't understand why put that in a mainstream movie unless you want to have a porn. I mean, yeah, there's been plenty of movies I've watched anyway. You know. Like, what was that movie, Mulholland Drive, where she, like, you know, fingers herself, and it's like a porn. It's like not. I mean, it's like a weird thing when the director's like, "No, I literally want you to do that. Like, there's no acting. Like, really do fucking finger a pussy and shit. Okay, and I'm gonna film it and just watch. Okay, and it's not gonna be awkward. Like, how do you?" And I don't know. I don't think David Lynch is really a pervert for it because it's not like he's done it in other movies that I can think of. I mean, Quentin Tarantino has the foot thing, and he puts it in every movie, so you know he is a pervert. But he's like open about it. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be. I mean, she was like marketing this movie as a eating out a woman movie, and that's why she got annoyed. I think that is just like so funny. The teaser trailer showed a movement where Harry Styles eats out the character. Fuck yeah. Who cares? Why do we need to, like, do people think that's going to sell movies? Well, I guess because it's Harry Styles. Is that why? That's probably why she put in the movie. I mean, she's no better than a male director watching a girl finger herself. I just can't imagine. Just finger herself for real, and I'm going to sit and watch it. I'm going to just sit there.
Watch that shit. Hey, I'm going to watch the what's it called? They call it
watch the dailies or something. I've actually seen, you know, because I'm in New York. I mean, I don't see it constantly, but sometimes I'll just see them shooting something. And I won't ever know what it is, which sucks. I'm always like, what is it? But they'll just have a little crew, and they'll have like a setup where they're showing the screen, like where they're watching what was just filmed. And that's, I guess, what that means. We're watching the daily shots, or I don't know whatever it is. But you know,
I'll just sit there and I'll just watch the fucking footage. What am I doing? I'm just watching the dailies of the fingering scene. I'm gonna need a lot of time with this, okay? Now, don't be uncomfortable as I get a close-up shot of your pussy. Yeah. It's just gonna be your fucking pussy. Pussy.
Yeah, that's a... I don't know if I'm going to get a flag for this. I'm going to try to play the audio of it. I don't know. This was a good bit that Sarah Silverman did 8 years ago, I guess. I think she's lost her mind a little bit with politics, like, so I can't listen to her podcast because I would get annoyed probably. But this bit is really funny.
Pussy is a word, it used to have so much power over me. Like when I was in high school, the word pussy, it was so, it grossed me out, and yet it was titillating, and I felt like I had Christmas lights inside me. Like it just affected me so much. I don't even understand how. But when I was young, it was like if somebody said it, or if I read it somewhere, or sometimes I would write it down and look at it. Now I'm just dead inside. Pussy. Who cares?
Fuck yeah.
I found a way to make pussy gross again. It's so simple. All you have to do is like puff out your cheeks when you say it. Like, pussy. Pussy. Now say that becomes old hat. You can add some elements. a deadness in the eyes,
Yeah, maybe it'll be
a
fun. I'll
lisp.
show it.
Pussy. Hey man, you wanna go out and look for some pussy? Pussy? You look so confused. You don't know how to feel, just like me. Down and look at it.
Yeah, I just like jerk to that part. I just like slow-mo play it. Yeah, I don't know if she does the same kind of comedy anymore. It's probably so lame now. If she would do a new special, it would be like, so Trump is like an orange piece of shit. Just like stay with being funny. Like it seems like she just kind of comments on news stories now, you know. But I mean, that's one of the ones that like it's funny and it's like a feminist type of thing. Like you don't have to make everything. You have to have a balance of like being funny and making a point. That's what I do. That's what everybody does. Everybody's really making a point. If you don't think they are, I mean, that's what comedy is basically, just making points, but you're like somehow trying to make people laugh during the point of whatever you're making. I mean, it's all opinions. I guess like some comedians aren't. Maybe like Gallagher. Oh wait, no, he does do opinions. He does like stuff like that. But then he just smashes watermelons. I guess some people don't though. People that are like Larry the Cable Guy, Jerry Seinfeld. Well, they are opinions, but they're just no. They're still opinions too. I mean, they're comedy's really just like your opinions. People think it's like funny, like oh, is that just a joke? No, it's really it's really they're trying to make a point. And like you laugh so you don't think it is maybe, but like yeah, that's what it is. I mean, And a lot of times, like I'll have a bit where I'm like, "Oh, that's really just an opinion." There's no, but that's an opinion she just had. Like the word is gross, but like the funny part is like them making it grosser for no reason. And I think it is a gross word, but I mean. Pussies are pretty weird in general, so like it kind of makes sense. I mean, but then you call it a penis isn't that weird of a word, is it? No, not really. But I mean, yeah, vagina and penis. That's the normal terms. Those aren't the it's like funny. I've always thought it's a funny word, pussy. And but one recently is coochie is like worse. It just sounds like cooties or something. It sounds like bad. This is my new observational comedy bit. Like, yo, you got that, yo, like, y'all know pussy and shit, yo. But, like, yo, you ever heard that coochie? It's like, coochie, damn, I got a case of I got to go to the doctor for coochie. This could be like a Theo Von vid or something. Yo, like, y'all heard about that coochie word, like, I don't know about, like, pussy. I'll say pussy, but coochie? Shit. It's always funny to just, like, comment like she did on someone looking confused. She looks really confused right now. It's, like, such an easy laugh. Like, just comment on what someone looks like. Or, like, when somebody laughs, has a weird laugh, all you have to do is go, like, comment on the laugh. You don't have to be even clever about it. That was a pretty cool special. I forget what it's called, but it was like 8 years. Yeah, it wasn't like really old, but it was HBO. I don't even know if she does specials anymore. Maybe she quit comedy and is sticking to politics like Chelsea Handler, even though she does comedy, but it's just terrible. I mean, look, I know I'm not gonna get booked on Chelsea Handler's stuff, but like, like, y'all know that word pussy. You got all these different words for it, like pussy, coochie. Coochie? Shit. What, you got cooties in the pussy? What the hell is that? I'm gonna have to go take a shower. I got a touch of coochie. Yo, you got that coochie? Yeah, there's really not enough words for, like, dick that are like there's only cock, dick. This is seriously like a bad bit. I'm trying. Why come there ain't no more words for dick and shit? There's cock, dick, penis. I don't know, woodpecker. How many slang words? There's got to be a lot that I don't know about. This is gonna be another Google episode. I was gonna say I like that special because it was like a small room. Nobody really does that. Why does no one do that? I mean, a lot of times comedy specials, I mean, well, when you go to a comedy show, like the only really good comedy shows are like not very huge. Like I saw a couple comedians where it's just like too big of a. It still can be really good, but it's just not at all the same. Every comedy special ever is not as good as if you saw it live. I mean, I know that might be obvious, but like it's just way funnier in person. Like everything is better. But like I said, if you're in a big theater, like I saw Bill Burr at Madison Square Garden, and I was way in the back, and it was like pointless. I just looked at the fucking screen the whole time. It's still cool because it's live, but like, you know. But yeah, I just don't like the way they mix them or something. Like the audio, you can't hear the crowd usually. I don't know. I just don't really like how they film and produce them. I guess when I was younger, I liked it more. But now maybe that I'm used to seeing comedy live, I'm not. I don't know. Thought catalog. These all suck, though. These all are like joke ones. Like nobody says this shit. Who says this? You know?
Chode. Oh, that's one, yeah. Dick. Chopper. Never heard
that. Custard. Ugh. Some of these are gross. Custard launcher. What else do we got here? Choda, cock. Diddly, ding-a-ling, ding-dong, dinger, dingus. Dink? Dirk? Never heard that one. I never heard like most of these. Dork. Fire hose. That's kind of a funny one. Fuck pole. These all aren't that good. Knob. I kind of like that when the British people say that. Johnson. Manhood. Manpole. Meat rod. One-eyed trouser snake. Pecker. Peen. P-word. A lot of these are grosser than just saying dick, you know. Basically, like Patton Oswalt had an old bit about the like euphemisms being worse than the, and he's right. I mean, a lot of these are just trouser snake, wang. These all suck. All the slang ways to say blowjob. Bobbing for apples. Drinking a Slurpee. Ugh. See, that's another worse one. Climbing the corporate ladder. French abortion. Jesus. That's another worse one. Getting a Lewinsky. Ugh. The visuals. Some of these I've seen and I didn't know that they meant that. Honkin' Bobo. I think I've heard that before. Mouth Mouth milking. Ugh. Sucking off. Sword swallowing. Sword wallowing. Worshipping at the altar. Taking one's the meat thermometer. Talking into the mic. Telling it to the judge. Yeah, come up with some better ones, people. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so sick of this fucking piercing. Can we just like ban the septum piercing? I mean, I really hate that. I mean, look, my sisters both have one. It's terrible. Please. Well, I can't say we have to ban it. It is a good indicator of no thank you for me. So, I mean, just fucking ugly as fuck, man. I'm just sick of it. Why do you want to look like a bull? Like, quit it. Look like a fucking horseshoe in your nose. So ugly. It's the worst one ever. I mean, look, every like the side of the nose isn't as bad. I mean, okay, maybe a worse one would be like something around the nose, like the middle of the nose. But I don't know, it's so bad. So bad. Yeah, these are terrible. These are really terrible. I just randomly scrolled and found this. 77 millennial slang words. These are fucking awful. And I'm a millennial technically. I'm at the very end of millennial. I'm a goddamn millennial. I'm a fucking millennial. Yeah. What are some of the worst? These are all bad. I can't pick out the worst. Yeah, these are all fucking terrible. Some of these are Gen X too, though. Sus is, bruh is terrible. On fleek, that I haven't heard in like years. That was a terrible one, though. It just meant nothing. It meant, Oh, I hate all these. Slay. Oh my god. Adulting. God, this is terrible. What? Fucking awful, man. Look, this is funny. Like, some of these are like a shorter way to say this, but it's not. Look at this. Hundo P is a shortened form of 100%. No, it isn't. It takes more time to say that. Snatched means attractive. Never heard that. I just don't have time, so I have to say Hundo P. Dank. Yo, I'm shook AF, dude. Yeah, everybody knows. Oh, God. I never heard this one. SUH, suh, is a shortened version of what's up. The fuck? Can't even. Hangry. Finna, that's not new at all. Oh, God, man. Let's just all jump off a bridge together. Let's just all fucking join hands and play. Oh my god. Horrible. Horrible. Well, I just ruined my day, so you're welcome. Anyway. Yeah, guys, don't say those words. Don't say those expressions. I will say this, okay? Don't ever try to use new expressions if you're over like 20 years old. If you're 30 and up, stop using those, especially if you're like 40 and up and 50 and up. I mean, stop. Every time you do it, it makes you look more out of touch. Like you never make anyone go, wow, they're cool and hip, I guess. Wow, they're actually young. I thought they were old, but wow, they actually know the new hip stuff. You always Like, I always think you're trying, because you're trying to fit into, like, it's like, shut up. Okay. Shut up.
The Riddler is coming. I'm the Riddler, guys. It's me. I'm the real one. I'm the real Riddler. So, riddle me. Batman.